Warning, what you are about to hear are the thoughts of four ordinary dudes with no agenda and absolutely no filter. Please, do not attempt any of this at home, and try not to get butthurt. Welcome to the Dude to Dude podcast.
Hey dudes, it's Jimmy.
What's up, guys? It's Maddie.
What's up? It's John.
Hey dudes, it's Billy, and it's a shit show again. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
Welcome back.
Woo, yeah, Matt, you weren't here for last episode.
Yeah, I made the easiest $200 I've ever made legally. It was nice.
So not in a back alley on your knees.
No,
Got
it was on a pallet this time.
Tall guy. Gotcha. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. And did you guys watch that video I sent earlier today?
No.
Anyone? No?
Fuck, you sent a video earlier?
Yeah.
Fail.
Nah.
All right.
Fail.
So I won't even show up because I forgot you're not hooked up to the computer and TVs. All right. Anyways, what it is it's a magnetic slime robot.
Oh, yeah. I did
Nanobots, pretty much.
Yeah, that is built to go inside of the human body and like collect blockages. And move
I
them.
don't know exactly how robotic it is because it's manipulated by an external magnet. So, I mean,
Is it though?
yeah. It says it right in the video.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sorry.
It's basically safe to eat for a ferrofluid.
Ferrofluid, yes.
Ferrofluid. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
So it's like the Play-Doh version of that. This is what my understanding after that video.
So for our listeners that don't know, ferrofluid is some type of gelatinous or
It's like iron water,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah, it's
And it's very reactive to like magnets and stuff. It's makes interesting spikes and shit and like
it's pretty cool. I've seen people make it from Cheerios. Have you ever seen that?
no.
Yeah.
Makes me think about eating some Cheerios now though.
Well, yeah, there's Cheerios have a large amount of iron in them, and it's one of the benefits of Cheerios is the amount of iron you intake.
Can't go see Magneto then.
Well, yeah, dude, that's what the guy wasn't supposed to eat bread, right? Because of the iron content in it.
I don't know.
I think that's
All I know is he got injected with extra iron, so he was fucked.
Was it that he got injected, or I thought it was because he was eating it.
No, they like straight like take him down in the bathroom.
Oh, and the second one, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was the second one. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, we're talking about X-Men. Looking at you, John. Huh?
What?
Hi. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm stuck on this slime video.
You're stuck on those 3 joints that we just smoked.
That too.
Too high.
I thought it was a really cool concept, whether it's a true robot or not. I didn't really delve that far into it, but the fact that we can manipulate something within the body to be able to, move a blockage like that, whether it's a robot or a gelatinous slime fluid.
Yeah. Well, it's judging from the video, it's exactly what Jimmy described as, the ferrofluid that's basically moved by external magnetic forces.
And yeah.
It was wild, dude. Told you they were going to be able to clean my lungs out one day.
I don't know if it works on like that.
They do if they
Ooh.
put scrubbies in it.
I mean, might.
Yeah,
Why
but
wouldn't it?
The scrubby's gonna be effective and
Although,
not damage your
I was about
areola.
to say he might fuck your shit up too, though.
Right.
Well, they're obviously...
Did you? Never mind, John. We're just gonna skip over that.
Oh, I just thought of that too. I totally fucking.
What am I missing?
I said areola. It's the like alveoli or something. What is it? Right? Yeah. Your inner lung nipples. Oh shit.
Didn't even catch it.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Chip got over it.
So we hopefully have produced our first video podcast at this point. It's at like 48% downloaded. I just checked out the upstairs.
Oh man.
Yeah, apologies for that episode being late last week, guys.
No, it'll be 2 weeks ago.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
So whatever, we're sorry for that one late episode that one time.
It's been a lot more than one time, but yeah, but anyways, what happened is
Them times.
I didn't realize it was going to take 12 hours to upload a video, if not longer.
Yeah.
Oops.
Little did I know. Yeah. Oh well.
That is a little strange though. I don't know.
It's not even just through Anchor, it's YouTube as well. They're both like I have some crud internet, dude. I try to tell you that when we game.
I don't know. It's just weird because I don't know. Like my streams were recorded live and then kept on their platforms. It's weird.
Well, recorded live is different, right? Because it's recorded straight to the cloud of that platform.
Straight to the
Or
server,
their server, yeah, not the cloud.
as opposed to uploaded.
No,
Yeah, I
wait,
guess.
what is the difference between like a cloud and a server?
A cloud is a server. It's just another fucking word for it. It is.
So glad we have a video for fucking
It's
listeners to see that.
it's just a wireless external hard drive as far as you're concerned.
Which is basically all a fucking server is.
Yeah.
Servers are just
What did you
banks
think the
of
cloud
storage.
was, Billy? You think it was just magical data storage?
Right, like literally up in the fucking
I'm
sky.
not gonna lie, yeah, I kind of did. I
Good
thought it
God,
was like
man.
radio waves. All right, I don't know why. I just
Radio waves.
did. Well, radio waves transmit fucking data, right?
Bill, when did the computer roll back to the stone?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if radio waves can transmit data, why can't we find a way to store data within those waves?
Because then you have to contain the waves, which requires a physical hard drive.
You know what we need to start
Because you are
using for data storage?
Quartz.
DNA.
Yeah, I've heard that.
DNA is the ultimate data storage.
Quartz is actually really fucking good too, though. I mean, it's not DNA level, but
Really want to get on some shit about DNA. Our DNA is edited.
nah, bro. Come on.
You hear that
Another one of them
our
TikToks.
telomere
right.
caps are not supposed to be there?
Hold on. I need to smoke this and smoke.
Oh yeah.
Aliens.
You damn right. You damn right.
Listen. All right. So
Some damn dare aliens. Get your tinfoil hats, boys.
what makes you think? Go ahead, Johnny. Grab it. You're up, dude.
Yes.
You got to grab it if you're talking about
Oh
it.
yeah.
what?
Careful with it. It is. It's slightly fragile.
I knew it was Italian.
It's not gonna go over that.
Yeah, just fresh it up, bro. All right.
It looks
No.
like you have Donald Duck on your head.
I'm probably gonna get cancer in the brain or something with
No,
the,
that's gonna stop the cancer. That's the point of it.
I don't know, with
tell
the
me.
headphones on.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm x-raying my brain right now without even realizing it.
Aliens.
Woo! You're gonna get me.
So tell me, why, John? Why are the aliens changing our DNA?
I don't know. The internet said so. How you like that answer?
I fucking love it. All right, Maddie, what are your thoughts on the subject tonight, bud?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, what I understand that our DNA can actually hold data. I can't fucking take you serious.
You know what told me to put it on.
And it's great.
Did you notice how I had it kind of like?
So
It's always that one.
our DNA can hold data.
That's about how I felt when he was asking me the question. I can just see you out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, this is great.
But why do you think it's altered?
Because he saw it on TikTok.
Like, what would make you think that our DNA is altered? Like, sure, we're unlike any other species, but an octopus is unlike any other species in a way different than us. Like,
I don't know. It has something to do with the chromosomes.
Well, when you have XX,
The telomere caps on the end of your chromosomes aren't supposed to be there or
the
some
what?
shit.
The telomere cap.
No,
they're called-
the
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. I know
Yes.
you fucking do.
yes, the
That's why you're sitting over there all
Telomere.
quiet. He's laughing his ass off because he ain't got no idea.
they're supposed to be there. They're what's responsible for us not decaying. So if we can manage to keep those long and healthy, we can actually not mutate and decay.
Oh, that's it. Every time they replicate, they wear out.
Yeah,
The telomere
right.
caps.
Telomere caps.
or something like that.
Can someone look up the definition of telomere caps? I don't have the laptop today. It is currently downloading 2 weeks ago episode.
So they're saying that the caps, something to do with the caps are either supposed to not decay or decay. And you know how, like in the Bible, well, other religious texts too, but, main example obviously being the Bible. People back in, what was it, Genesis and whatever, fucking back at the beginning of the Bible lived for hundreds of years, supposedly, and produced hundreds of offspring. How does our life shorten down to under a mere century now?
Global warming.
Don't give me that bullshit. You sound like a fucking Scientologist with global warming bullshit. You're going to tell me the Earth's flat? Bill, I'll slap the shit out of you with this fucking tinfoil hat. I swear to God.
What?
John.
What world?
The
are
world,
we in?
the world's 70% water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, or 60%, whatever, right? And it's all 98% of that is non-carbonated, right?
Okay.
So therefore, the Earth is technically flat.
What the fuck kind of dot connection is that?
All right, so I get it because
Because it's non-carbonated water. It's flat water.
60%.
Oh my God. Fucking dad joke me. Are you serious?
Oh man. I mean, there's more proof that the Earth is flat than there is proof that aliens exist.
No, there's not. I've watched every flat Earth documentary I can.
Oh my God! Wait, I'm just learning this.
And it's all bullshit, man. They're like, why is our laser not curving with the planet?
Because it's light.
Yeah, the Earth's flat, so we're gonna shine this laser in a perfect line. But we can't get it to line up to the target that's in a perfect line because it's all the way to fuck up here.
Oh, that's the experiment where they tried to prove that the Earth was flat and they fucked up. I remember that now.
Telomere length shortens with age. Progressive shortening of telomeres leads to a bunch of scientific words affecting the health and lifespan of an individual.
But
You're fired, dude. You're fired.
Dude, I'm not gonna try and butcher those scientific words. There's like
did any of you guys read
apoptosis is
any
the
of the
only one I
articles
recognize, and that's like beginning of cell death. Apoptosis, I know that one.
that I fucking shared?
Telomere length shortens with age. Progressive shortening of telomeres leads to senescence. Oh, senescence.
Uh huh.
You're right.
Yep.
All right. apoptosis, and acognic transformation of somatic cells affecting the health and lifespan of an individual. What the fuck did I just read?
You just read what I pretty much told you in a nutshell. With my tinfoil hat on.
What the hell is oncognic?
The telomere caps are on the end of your chromosomes in your cells. Every time your cells divide and replicate, those caps get progressively shorter and shorter,
Okay.
causing us to deteriorate as we age. That's why we get wrinkly and all that shit.
So oncognic transformation is tumor. Oncognic means tumors.
Well, yeah, there have also been severe relations to...
What are you looking up, Jonathan?
What the fuck are you got open?
I don't know. Telomere advantage. I just
Oh,
went up to
that's the
top.
fucking Google result, you idiot.
I was like, ooh, we getting spicy.
He closed that real quick.
No fun.
So, what you're saying is that people had better telomeres back in the day?
Before the...
Aliens.
So the aliens came and fucked our telomeres up?
They edited our DNA
Why?
to make the perfect slave race.
What are we making?
How are we the perfect slave race, though?
Right.
Like, wouldn't you want your slave to last like 300 years, dude? Like,
That-
wouldn't you want your slave to be a metaphorical Honda?
Yeah, exactly. Hundreds of
Mason.
years old and still kicking.
Yeah, so why did they change our DNA and we're now shorter lifespan?
I don't know.
They would keep us...
Especially back
Why-
then, it was
why
like
are
30
they-
and done.
Why are they not around here anymore, still using us as a slave race?
Who said they were to begin with?
This is as valid a question as yours, though.
Is it, though? Is it, though?
I'm on some special shit tonight, boys.
Oh, man. Matthew's like, yeah, you really fucking are, bro.
This motherfucker had a bowl of cornflakes out of a cornfield that had a crop circle in it, okay?
Matt is so done with our shit tonight.
So if you're like, smoke another one, bud.
Well,
You're damn right I will.
if you insist. All right, Jonathan.
Smoke two and call me in the morning.
Keep talking, bud.
I
I
get
like
no.
where you're going with this.
We're getting down too many rabbit holes.
Oh, no, dude. Keep going down the telomere hole. Wait.
So you know how there's the Mystic Lake?
Yeah.
It's because of the...
Aliens.
No way, dude.
So you think you think the aliens just took a group and was like, okay, we're gonna alter you and let you propagate.
Yeah.
Not only that, but why would they alter us into modern day Homo sapiens who were less smart and less strong than Neanderthals? Because you got to remember that Neanderthals had better and stronger and more developed tools than we did at the same period in time.
Maybe it's because Neanderthals were more onto the shit they were pulling and not submissive as we were.
Maybe
Dude, you might-
Neanderthals are the giants that we've all heard about.
Well, so that's kind of my thing.
Could be a thing too.
But we have Neanderthal bones, and they're not like giant
Huge,
bones.
yeah.
They're big, but they're not like.
Yeah,
Bigger than us, but
compared to
not
our
giants.
ancestor, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, compared to our ancestor, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. So, like, the ancestor that would be around the same time or
look up
whatever.
how tall Neanderthals were. Let's really talk about this. I hate not having my computer. This is driving me nuts.
Nuts.
I might go steal my wife's computer. Not gonna lie. You good?
Yeah. That might have went out now because I've been distracted.
Fixed.
Okay.
So
The average Neanderthal man stood around 165 centimeters, or around 5'5", and a woman about 5 foot.
that's
Tall, similar to pre-industrial modern humans.
how tall were pre-industrial modern humans?
Similar to, so 5'5" to 5 foot, Bill.
Oh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let me get an ashtray. Someone's got all of them.
So what
Okay.
so I mean,
So I don't think they would be considered the giants. And
but how our ancestors not pre-industrial, because
pre-industrial modern humans,
we want like the earliest version of human, don't we?
no, Neanderthals.
Right,
didn't
this was
exist
just a
with their-
comparison of what the Neanderthal size.
Yeah, because Maddie was saying, like, what if they're the stories of giants? And my thought is there actually were people that were giants. So, like, today we
a whole
have,
race of people.
kind of.
I think so too.
There, I mean, if you look it up, there is a small village or a town or what, I'm not sure what exactly it is, but there's a populace of little people who live together. And
Pygmy people,
no, they're not pygmies. They're little people.
dwarves.
I don't.
What's the proper term now?
Little people?
Hobbit.
Is it
I think so.
definitely not hobbits?
Did you just say hobbit?
He definitely
God,
said hobbit.
Matthew. Can't say that shit.
I could have said halfling.
You still can't say that. Will you look up the proper term? Because
Somebody said dwarf, so I was just going with.
Well, dwarf at one point was an appropriate term.
That's
I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah, I'd be proud of that shit. What you mean?
Can't even make a Lord of the Rings joke. Man,
I mean,
The terms
the people that listen to us
the
have
terms
that sense.
dwarf, little person, LP, and person of short stature are generally considered acceptable by most people affected by these disorders.
I don't think hobbit's on that list.
No. Hobbit definitely did not appear
they-
there.
All right, so
do they accept fun sized?
Bridget the Midget did. So there is there is a village somewhere of little people that they all exist and commingle and interact with each other and breed with each other. So it stays a village of small people. Their houses are built to their size. Their amenities are built to their size. So who's to say that a group of large humans, giants, didn't do something very similar? And I'm not talking like 26 foot. I'm talking 7-8 feet people. We have records. I mean, the tallest person ever was over 7 foot, easy, right? I think it was over
Almost
8 foot.
8.
Yeah, it
I
was like
think.
7'9" or something like that. I don't know. Fact checker.
Wait, what?
Oh, you fired.
Oh, shit.
How tall is the tallest person?
Tallest person.
Yeah, was the tallest person. And then we just, on average, we'll take a couple inches off of that. So, I mean, even on average, let's say like there's 7'5" people all living in a community together. You have a tribe here, a tribe there. These stories would kind of spread, right? They'd be ferocious warriors for sure because they're huge. I mean, look at Andre the Giant. Man was a beast.
Robert Pershing Wadlow was 8'11"
Holy shit.
Whoa.
and weighed 439 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fucking giant.
Wow. Do you have a picture?
That's a big motherfucker.
Wow. And he looks thin.
Dude, I'm like 5'7".
Yeah, he's a normal stature.
He
What's
looks
he
he
look like?
looks like you except tall.
Yeah, like freakishly tall.
Well, yeah, but he's like your build. That's wild.
Damn.
Bam.
Okay.
Talk about real gorillas of the mist on a motherfucker.
So yeah, take like a foot off of that, and still
Yeah, and then picture a whole village built like that. I mean,
Jeez.
that's giants,
That'd be fucking intimidating as hell.
right?
Be like, yeah, dude, you want this field? Then fucking have it, bro.
I mean, but at the same
Not
time,
my field, anyways.
us as like humans, we hunt things that we're afraid of. So we probably would have hunted them to extinction. Is my thought.
Yeah.
It's not easy for them to hide. You know, you might have one or two that like hide or co-breed or, you know, and that's why occasionally we get someone like, what was his name?
Robert Pershing.
Pershing.
Yeah, you know, because the genes are still in the human bloodline. That would be my thought on it.
It's crazy, though. Fucking 8'11".
That's a big motherfucker.
That is almost two of me. No, it's not. I mean,
Close fucking enough.
I mean, it's me in half.
Bro, it's like dunking to hit him in the face. That's all I'm saying.
That's wild.
You're like a foot shy of a dunk, right? Because the rim's like 10 foot usually. Regulation.
Wow. I'm just trying to like literally picture that. He wouldn't fit in here. He wouldn't fit in the studio. We need a bigger studio.
It's barely above 6 foot in here, Bill.
That's wild. All right. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was, dude. Okay, so I've been finishing up The Walking Dead, the new season that just came out on Netflix. Hold on, just hear me out, and it got me thinking. Apocalypses. Let's talk apocalypses.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I'm dead.
we've already had like the ancient apocalypse episode. But like, let's have what happens if modern day society breaks down.
If the modern world collapses as we know it,
Yeah, man. Like that's a scary thought, right?
there's not too many people that are ready for that kind of shit to happen.
I mean, to me personally, other than like nuclear war is by far the scariest. Second scariest natural one that I think could occur is like a super volcano.
I feel like natural disaster, like a super volcano, 90% of the population around that area of that super volcano, if not the globe, depending on how big the eruption is going to be affected.
Oh yeah, well I mean they judge that. I mean, if Yellowstone does erupt, it's a world-ending.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
It's like, it's equivalent to the fucking comet that took out the dinosaurs kind of shit. That's how much shit's going to be blown into the atmosphere.
It is wild when you think about it. I mean, that's years of basically a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
Wild.
Decades, if not centuries, yeah.
I mean, that changes the planet as a whole. That changes our atmosphere. That changes.
Damn near all life on Earth will cease to exist.
Oh, I think it would. In the long run, I think our atmosphere would change. I don't think there'd be enough plant and animal life to sustain
Right.
what is
Everything
current.
everything would die. Oceans would acidify, everything.
It's wild. But what if, because we know that Earth life is fucking resilient. Okay? Cockroaches are gonna fucking live.
Somehow.
Dude, no problem.
Right. But, like,
They can survive for like a week off of a fucking greasy fingerprint. Like,
like let's talk about that, dude. Like, so I don't think all life ceased to exist, but I think a good majority of it. So what's left? Like, Earth is left with some life, right?
Cockroaches and their cousins.
Shrimp and lobsters.
Yeah.
crocodiles, probably. They've been around for a long ass time, too.
Sharks have two, which I find
Sharks have been around as long
extremely fascinating.
longer than dinosaurs.
Yeah, but like, how? Why sharks of all things?
Because it was a predator in the water, bro.
Yeah, but why not sturgeon? Why not bass? Why not?
Because it's a fucking killing machine. What do you want from it?
Bill, you know the term there's always a bigger fish?
Yeah.
That's why not sturgeon or bass.
I get that, but like if we had this big, disaster that killed off the dinosaurs and killed off the majority of ocean life, why did sharks survive
Right.
when something else didn't? That's
When
all
at
I'm
that
saying.
time, when maybe at that time, sharks were the equivalent of the ocean cockroach.
Or they're just highly efficient at their fucking jobs.
Well, we know that
So when
shark,
everything else got thrown into chaos, sharks just sharking.
yeah, but we know that based on fossil record that sharks existed. It's not like their DNA that we know. We know that from fossil record. Why sharks? I guess is my question. Like, why of all
Anything
things?
else, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're so highly adapted to fucking kill and survive and eat shit and fucking they eat,
Yeah, but if everything else died off, what were they eating? The new shit that
Other
developed, I
sharks?
guess?
too.
Right, I'm sure there was a point in time where their population...
Sharks are the honey badgers of the sea. They don't give a fuck.
I didn't think about that. What if like
there
the
was-
ocean was just sharks?
Right, and there was a time where their population damn near got to extinction because they ate themselves.
Maddie,
You got me too high, bro.
I know. Too high. Why didn't you go home and go to bed?
I fucked up the episode.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't,
No, you
dude.
didn't. You're good. Just say your goodbyes and head out. I'll edit it.
Peace out, guys. Peace, love, and too hard.
It's okay, Maddie. You've had a long day.
I felt it.
You felt it? Wait, dude, you fell asleep.
I know. I felt like oh, shit.
Full on
I looked
sleeping.
up and Matt was like, "Mm."
Oh, man.
Well, if even our co-host can't stay awake, our episode must be shit.
I don't think it's that.
I fucking enjoyed it.
We're having a good conversation.
3 a.m. Too much weed.
You're good, bud. I knew it. Every time we get Maddie too stoned, he's like fucking,
All right, Maddie. Sleep good, man.
bye, bub.
Have a good night. Walk safe.
Gone into the darkness. Hey guys, now this is normally the part of an episode where you would hear an ad, but we're not going to ask you to go buy a product. Instead, we're going to ask that if you get some value out of this episode, if you laughed, if, any part of it was worthwhile to you, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it on your social media. Let people know about us. If you think it'll help, it'll probably help. Where the fuck did we even leave off, though? Oh, sharks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Baby shark, dude.
No.
No, shut the fuck up. I mean, technically that's fine. It's not.
That wasn't 30 seconds, Bill.
I don't care. I don't want it. In the episode.
Because vehemently denying it. I mean, he can have the baby shark going if he wanted.
We are not discussing Baby Shark anymore. Okay, suck dick.
What about mommy shark?
But the baby sharks would eat each other, and then the strongest would survive.
Daddy shark.
Kick your ass, dude. Fucking shove that tinfoil down your throat.
He's bulletproof.
Oh man.
John, you gotta do me a favor. You gotta wear it like a dude, bro.
A dude, bro.
To the side.
Like a Kyle. Sup, bro?
Yes.
For the win.
Sell that shit. Send it.
I fucking can't.
Why you come down all up on my baby shark, bro?
Oh Whoosah. All right. So if we're to have a world-ending apocalypse again,
Oh, is this what we're talking about?
oh dude, I'm going back into it. Fuck you,
Bill's
trucks,
bringing that train right back
Right
on the
back in.
tracks.
right back in. What I mean, what do you guys think is worst case scenario? What happens?
I think, like you said, like the fucking some natural disaster that causes an all-out nuclear winter that lasts long enough to kill all life on Earth. That's probably the end all be all worst. That next to like
Honestly, the more
Would you say communism?
no comet.
Oh, I mean, communism's pretty fucked up too, in my
that would-
opinion.
That's but it's not the worst. People are still alive and
right, fair.
and everyone is fed. But you know, we're all brothers and sisters under that flag.
Oh man. So
I'm on someone's hit list now. I know that.
we're fucked.
Oh well, don't get butthurt. If you do, fuck it. You'll be doing me a favor.
Nah, dude, you really like. No respect. There's still Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, you're in for a wild ride tonight.
there's
Strap
four
in.
more, bro. Got some smoking to do. What about an EMP blast?
I feel like a lot of people actually could survive that.
Okay, when
Well, the ones that are like mentally prepared to live without electricity.
You don't think like government ain't got shit that's fucking EMP proofed?
so apparently there's a product out there now that will EMP proof your vehicle.
Bro, you could probably just put it through a fucking foot of lead and it'll be good.
Then you're driving a lead tank.
Well, no, just coat a building in lead though.
Yeah, but my thing is food supply.
There's a shortage of everything already. Don't you know that? We're already on the brink of a fucking.
Bro, food will still get around.
How? We don't have enough horses to do that, bro. Do you know how much it takes to feed a large city?
Motherfuckers will be walking to the goddamn store and be like, what can I get? Or it's
There's
you know,
nothing in the store, dude. The store isn't getting supplied.
It's all right. Thin
What do you
the herd.
think? The food doesn't come from underground.
Thin the herd.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Get in my belly.
Thank God.
You look like a wee little baby.
So, like, no, seriously, man. There's not going to be any food in the stores. Most people don't have a stockpile of food to last them more than a fucking. I mean, in all honesty, like a month. Most people don't even fucking have that.
I'll be lucky to get a week.
So, I mean, like, what the fuck do we do?
That deer population is going to decline real quick.
Right. Well, unfortunately, like I said, Bill, the thing that's going to happen a lot is thinning the herd.
Well, so that's what scares me, though. Is when people get hungry, they get fucking scared. When people get scared, they get dangerous.
They get desperate.
Yeah.
There's nothing more dangerous than a desperate animal.
I mean, like Jimmy said, our deer, like, even after everything settles down a little bit, our deer population is going to decline. I bet you, I mean, a squirrel population for sure declines. Like, any animal, wild animal is going to decline.
Guess what? We're going to be eating that noble cockroach.
I bet a lot of people resort to eating pets, which is terrifying.
Oh. I hope I have no pets by the time that happens.
I hope it doesn't happen. Like,
Speaking of eating pets, that one fucking
what?
that thing you shared.
What?
The dude, the fireworks dude.
What?
Didn't you share something about the guy that did the firework, the sky ladder?
What are you talking about, my friend?
I don't know. I just remember a part where he said that his family ate his dog.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Sky ladder?
yeah. Okay, so they did the sky ladder out of fireworks.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Totally lost, bro.
Someone shared that. Was that in the meme dump?
There's so many groups.
Too many damn groups.
John,
What?
don't forget your screen's on camera.
Yeah.
Just be careful there, bud.
Y'all want to see some titties? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyways, continue on.
So, I forget where I was now.
Something about eating his dog.
Yeah, well, I guess he was saying something about when he was younger, he had a dog, and the fucking dog died, and his family was like, "Well, no point wasting it," and they fucking ate it.
The dog?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not cool, man.
after it was his pet for over a decade.
I mean, sheep. That's something that happened in my family for sure.
Sheep,
Yeah,
sheep as pets, and then-
we had like pet sheep that we ate.
I had some pigs
all
at
gets
one
eaten.
point.
It's like that one PETA poster. Where do you draw the line between animal and food,
I mean,
or pet and food?
their line is a little different than my line.
Oh yeah, I know. Your line it probably goes all the way up to human, and that's it.
No, man. I mean, if I was in another country where it was culturally appropriate and normal to try certain animals, I probably would try it. Probably. It would freak me out. It would gross me out a little bit. Like, to try dog or cat would just be fucking devastating, but the curiosity in me is just... I mean, I try vegetables too, and I hate vegetables. Just saying.
It's totally different, Bill, but
Not really.
I mean, you're talking about animals versus plants.
Yeah. What's so different? I mean, okay, given it's a different kingdom altogether, but we've proven that plants have feelings
And they can sense things.
and they can communicate with each other.
Certain plants can even see.
What?
Oh yeah, did you know that?
No. What?
Dead ass, dude. Look it up. Look it up.
On my phone that's recording us?
Look it up. Look it up. Look
You're
it up,
the
look it
one
up, look it
that's
up, look
the
it up,
fact
look it up.
checker. Spoils getting to him, bro.
The radiation. Yeah.
It's just reflecting all the crazy back into his fucking head and amplifying it.
All right.
Fuck was I looking up now?
Plants with eyes, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, plants that can see. Not technically eyes, but plants that can see.
Well, can't all plants see? Isn't that what photosynthesis is?
I don't know.
It depends on what you consider seeing.
Well, certain plants I know react to different lights.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I actually like, yeah. In the fish tank right here, there's a couple of plants that when the lights go off will actually like close up. And then when the lights come on, they'll open back up. And then if the light gets too bright, they'll actually close back up.
Plants detect visible and invisible electromagnetic waves. Unlike plants, we can only detect visible electromagnetic waves. Although plants can see a much larger spectrum than we do, they don't see it in images.
Isn't that how they attract bees? Like, isn't that
No,
whole
that's
idea?
that's like them sending off pheromones and shit. That's how they attract bees. So they know that bees are pollinators and they attract them so they can carry their pollen.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think look that up for me because I might be completely wrong, but I know that flowers will they give off a different wave, like an ultraviolet wave of light. That
Oh yeah,
can
no,
see
bees definitely like see flowers Like
way different than we do.
like they're like fucking highlighted in their vision, basically.
All right. Yeah, because like I remember that. I want to say it was the Magic School Bus. To be honest with you, Miss Frizzle.
I forget what it was that I was watching. I want to say it was maybe the Bee Movie, where they show you the kind of like vision of a bee, where it's
That could have been it.
yeah, they got the special little visors that fucking they flip down and they're looking down and all they see is like blue and then the fucking flowers show up as a bright red patch. And they zero in on it.
I don't know. You said the Bee Movie?
Yeah.
No.
You ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it, but no.
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 Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's not in that movie.
Totally is, bro.
No, it's not, bro.
It totally is.
What are we talking about?
I'm telling you, because he mistakes the tennis ball because it does the same fucking thing in the visor. It comes up as a bright spot, and he goes right to the tennis ball, and he gets stuck to the fucking thing.
I think he.
It's one of Lydia's favorite movies, made by one of the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
Come on. You ain't arguing with me on that
No,
one.
now I think I know what you're talking about.
Jimmy hates admitting that he's wrong.
No, I just like the way he said it. It was just confused. I was like, I don't know.
So his whole deal is he wants to be the one that flies out of the hive, and part of the equipment that the bee gets that flies out of the hive is a special visor helmet.
So you know what's pretty cool is that the male bees, they don't work in the hive.
They don't live that long either.
They actually drone way, way high up in the sky. And what happens is female worker bees. Make sure I got this right. No, I'm sorry. Queen bees will leave the nest, fly through these drones, will mate with one of the males, fly back to the nest, and lay her eggs.
Oh, so the queen even leaves the hive for a one night stand real quick.
Basically, yeah. And then all the worker bees are females.
Right, I knew like all the hive was female. It's the same with like, is it the same with ants?
No, ants are male and female, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Look it up. You're the fact checker.
Fact checker. Oh shit.
John's got an extra job today. I should have given it to you, Jimmy, but
Yeah, I know. I'm already a sound guy now. What the fuck?
Yeah, you like all the technology, so you're fine. You got
No.
this.
No, I'm used to using tools and smashing shit with other shit now. I don't do this technology shit.
Here's what you can do, Jimmy. Type in bee movie flowers on YouTube and see what pops up.
He already knows. He admits it.
Silence.
The silence. What do you got, Johnny?
Every ant colony has one or more queens. Even though the worker ants are female, the queen is the only ant that can lay eggs. They have a highly evolved social system with 3 different castes.
Well, how did we get on ants from being?
Queens, males, and
'Cause
workers.
He said he thought that ant colonies were the same, and apparently he's right. So how do male ants breed with the queen? Well, because I know that like male bees they drone like in big drones high up in the sky.
The queen ant lays eggs. Males die not long after they mate. The worker ants are not. Oh, it just talks about the other ones. I guess they just fucking mate with the female and pretty much die.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and it says most ants you see are female.
Kind of wild. I didn't know that about ants. Knew it about bees.
Praying mantises eat the heads of the male.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an every time thing though. I think that,
If she's hungry.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes she gets lucky.
and isn't that the same thing with black widow spiders? Like they don't do it every time, but when they're
I know
They-
it is
they
for certain spiders too, for
They
sure.
eat the.
But I can't say Black Widow for sure.
Yeah. But I think that's the whole thing with the Black Widow is like she's specifically known to eat her mate.
I mean, it's an interesting concept. You fertilize eggs, then you sacrifice your entire body to feed the female to make sure those eggs are healthy.
Now, an octopus I know will do the same thing. Like a male octopus will breed with a female multiple times, and then finally the female will just be like, fucking done with him, bro.
Animal Kingdom's wild, dude.
Mm-hmm. And then when a female will lay her eggs, she'll like sometimes just die and let the octopi babies feed off of her, same way a spider would.
That's wild shit.
Yeah, man. For being two animals that share no fucking DNA, they're really, really fucking similar. Just saying.
Whoa.
Tinfoil in the mic.
No, that was
That was the beard.
Oh.
the collar.
I don't know, man. We can get back on octopi. I can always talk about octopi.
Octopi are definitely.
Aliens.
Dude, yes, definitely aliens. Fucking eggs can exist in space vacuums. They can exist freezing temperatures. They can exist burning temperatures. So they could come on a comet, come down through Earth, the Earth's atmosphere,
Land in
land
the
in
ocean.
water, and then fucking hatch. Yep, totally think that's plausible. Which then makes me think that other planets develop similar to Earth because they have animals that are similar to Earth animals.
Or at the very least, environments.
Yeah. I mean, for two animals that share very, very similar lives in very, very different environments and share no DNA together and display similar habits, I mean, it's a wild concept to me. And even if octopi aren't from another planet, it gives me hope that another planet would still be able to develop life similar to ours because of how different a water environment and a dry environment are.
They're thinking there's life in one. I think it's Saturn's moons, Europa.
Really?
Yeah,
Not intelligent life, just life.
it's a possibility for life. There's a possibility for life because of I guess the way the planet, or rather
It's like a frozen ocean, basically.
it's under a sheet of ice.
Oh. Well, didn't we just find bacteria under Antarctica's ice that was like new to us?
It's quite possible. It's totally believable. But I'm not the fact checker. Got him. Yeah.
See, now you guys get it. I'm over here typing the whole fucking show.
All right, what do we want to know first?
If they found bacteria under Antarctica's ice. If they found a new bacteria under Antarctica's ice. I think I'm right about that, but I could be way off.
It's possible. I mean, there's permafrost layers that are going to start melting soon that haven't been around for...
Might have been the Alien vs. Predator movie I watched. All right, dude? Or whatever the fuck it was.
Researchers found that the Pseudomonas bacteria, one of the predominant bacteria groups in the Antarctic Peninsula, are not pathogenic, but can be the source of resistance genes, which are not stopped by common disinfectants such as copper, chlorine, and quaternary ammonium. That didn't tell me shit.
It didn't tell us what we were looking for.
Right,
It
that
did
didn't tell
something
me
very interesting.
fuck all.
It told us that we found bacteria in Antarctica that leads to germs being more resistant to things. So, God forbid if that got mixed with something very recent that happened to all of us, that would be terrifying.
A bacteria have been discovered in Antarctica with genes that give them the natural antibiotic and antimicrobial resistance. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that. That'd be bad.
Yeah, Bad News Bears. That still didn't answer our question.
That's the next COVID. It was found in 2021.
Okay, so yeah, it was a newer,
Fairly
decade.
recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's unleash that upon the world. That's awesome.
Right. What was the other thing?
That was the only thing I had. I think that was the only thing, bud.
So you, to summarize, John, you said apocalypse. What was yours? Billy said what? Super volcano, right?
Other than nuclear war, yeah, those are my two. EMP would be my third. I think John agreed with
Yeah,
super
pretty much.
volcano, like natural disaster.
That's pretty much end all be all kind of deal for
What do you got, Jim?
destroying all life on Earth. Unless, of course,
Aliens.
come and get us first. Might eat our asses. Who knows?
You think we're just a protein source?
Could be like xenomorphs where they just want to use us for egg sacs.
Dude, what if we are just a food source, like the way I grow fucking
That's dude, I
fish
swear.
food?
I asked my boss, because me and him get on these oddball conversations when we go on our trips. And he said, I think we're their food source. I was like, I never thought of it until he brought it up. And I was like, that actually makes a lot of fucking sense, though.
Good
Kind
source of protein.
Kind of scary when you think about it.
We taste like pig.
Long pig.
Brie, motherfucker.
All right, now sorry, we cut Jimmy off. What were you gonna say?
Yeah,
was
sorry.
yours?
I'm gonna say probably meteor, right? Or asteroid, whatever the size is, that's gonna fucking wipe some shit out.
Planet killer rock from space.
Yeah.
Bill hit me with that.
The next, what the fuck? The ancient apocalypse that we were just talking about. The hell was it called?
A Younger Dryas period.
Thank you. I knew it was something with a D. And dynastic wasn't right. I don't know why I was thinking that. I'm good on that. That's probably why I was thinking dynastic. I don't even think that's a word.
But
I mean, that's somewhat survivable, minus the post-apocalyptic, like, no food. But I mean, if we're in a bunker, we can basically survive that.
If a planet killing rock
like,
hits the planet, there's the reason they call it planet killing rock. Because it's going to cause the same nuclear winter that a supervolcano would have caused, or a nuclear
Yes, but things
worldwide nuclear fallout.
But things survived that nuclear fallout. I mean, mammals survived.
okay, so
Well-
I'm saying worst case scenario, planet killing size rock
Okay, intelligent life's not surviving, that's for sure.
inner hits the moon towards Earth.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like-
so it's like Majora's Mask.
Kinda, I guess.
We see the planet or see the moon just slowly drifting into the planet until
Just grinning at you and fucking ugh. Nightmare material.
Wow, yeah, that's rough, dude. I never really thought about it. That is actually really.
Isn't that's one of the scenes in Loki, I want to say, isn't it?
And it wouldn't take that much to throw it off. That's the scary part.
Like just smack in the perfect,
Well, scientifically speaking, they say the moon is actually drifting away from Earth
Yeah, slowly.
yeah.
slowly.
But
But if something were to change that trajectory, yes, I'm sure it could be.
if they say something like
Altered.
the size of Manhattan is what hit Earth, right? And that changed our trajectory. So if that was big enough to change our trajectory, if that hit the moon, like it might shatter it, and then our tides are fucked up, and then we're fucked up.
Our tides are fucked up, and we got mad shit raining hell on us.
Wow. That's almost scarier.
The planet's not surviving that. The planet's not
Like
surviving that.
it's a flat cannon of space debris, basically.
The entire surface of the Earth would pretty much liquefy just from the fucking impact.
That is a fucking terrifying thought. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's exactly what would happen. Like it would liquefy in a matter of moments.
But there would probably still be some life hanging out. Like, not intelligent life, not complex life, but some bacterial life hanging out down, like, in the Marianas Trench and shit, though. Just unscathed.
Cockroaches.
And life would start again.
After the moon hits the planet, I don't think so.
Yeah, bro.
I'd have to agree with Jimmy on that, man. There would be some life
Dude,
somewhere, bacteria.
if the entire-
Tardigrades?
something.
If the entire planet's surface liquefies, water does not exist in its liquid state anymore. It instantly vaporizes because the entire planet is back to a molten state.
Yeah, but bacteria, I mean,
Granted, yes, I believe, yes, bacteria will once again reign supreme on the planet and life will
That's what
evolve
I'm
once
saying,
again.
like
but it's
way
probably
down
not
in the
going to happen
trench.
until more life-giving comments come
way down in
back
the
to
trench,
a
though.
rested Earth.
Way down in the trench.
why do you have
Gets
this,
sealed over
this
by all the
theory
shit.
that life had to be seeded from somewhere else?
Bro, we're pulling geodes out of the ground. You crack it open, it's got water in it with bacteria and shit in it. So, like, that's all I'm saying. Like, even a world.
Right, but this shit all came from space.
No.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah.
Everything came from space.
why do you think that it was like asteroids that came down and gave life to Earth? Like, what makes you think that an outside source is the reason that life?
Because technically,
existing?
Earth was created from outside sources, Bill. Everything
Okay,
was
but-
created from outside sources.
But once Earth was Earth, like you just said, life-giving asteroids.
Well, okay, well, they accelerated the processes. Heated up the atmosphere, brought more oxygen in, brought more water to the planet, things that were necessary for life still. Maybe not necessarily. Still,
okay,
and
I'm not against it. I'm
haven't we
just
found
asking.
proof on asteroids now that there are actually amino acids and shit, the building blocks for life, just floating around out in fucking space?
Yeah, most definitely have.
There you go. That's why I think the planet was seeded. Maybe not later on in its development. Maybe it could have been way when it was molten and that fucking big thing hit the planet and created the moon. That could have been the
I'm
impact that brought fucking life
literally
to the
just
Earth.
trying to see your frame of mind.
Well, that's where I'm at with it.
so defensive.
I'm not trying to be. I'm a literal person, Bill.
So why, I guess, why after the point that Earth became Earth, like when it first started to calm down and that first bacteria came, like where do you think that first bacteria came from? That first microbe, the first cell, the first
Well,
organism?
at that point, it's a 50-50. It could have been here on the Earth at any point prior to that. It could have came from Earth after that at any point. I'm seeing it from your point of view as well. It could have bacteria very well could have just coalesced among all the shit that smashed together create Earth right from the jump.
That's kind of my thought.
Right.
That Earth is, and then maybe this.
Well,
is a very
that's
human way to
that's
look
okay.
at
So
it.
we're basically on the same page, just different. You're
Yeah.
at the top. I'm at the bottom.
Well, I was thinking the opposite. Like,
Well, either way,
I'm
one way
at
or the other.
the very formation of like the Earth, like it was all here. The amino acids, the
Right.
proteins, the oxygen, the carbs, the carbon.
I guess my point is that stuff exists throughout, the solar system, and if not the galaxy, if not entirety of space.
Right.
That's my point. Is that shit could be literally everywhere. We just don't know it. Well, or we finding small facts of it here and there.
So I'm agreeing with you on that. Now, my thought process, being again this very human thought process of like superior, we're the best, humans, yay.
You're very geocentric.
It's the narcissist in me. What do you want me to tell you? That Earth had all these things that we just talked about, and they found the right formation to create that first living organism that then found a way to duplicate. And I'm not saying they've never became a thing before, but maybe it died out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're the first thing that ever.
Got as far as we got.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be we're just another one in the line that's yet to kill itself.
Wow. Why are you so suicidal, man?
I'm not being suicidal. I'm just being realistic, Bill. Space is a big place.
Well, the thing is, too, depending on how far away you see these planets with life,
Right.
depends on how you see them. Like, if they're a fucking light year away, that's...
Like 300,000 years into the past or some shit. What's a light year? Hang on, I'm going to look that up. 'Cause
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure it's
that's
like
if-
300,000 years.
That's if we're looking through a telescope that's from Earth, though. If we send a satellite there, it would give us a somewhat real-time picture of it.
We would forget a lot. We would forget about that satellite long before it reached its goal, or that rocket or whatever.
Haven't we sent satellites out into deep space to look at other planets?
A light year is 5.88 trillion miles.
That is kind of wild. So, what is the farthest planet that we have a satellite orbiting?
Farthest we have a planet orbiting or satellite out.
Yeah, farthest planet we
We have some kind of recon device out.
right.
How far is that?
So, okay, let me help you fix your question here. The farthest working you want, right? Because
Yeah.
the farthest out I can tell you right now is the Voyager satellites.
And they're not working?
I'm not sure if they're not working, but I do know for a fact they are the furthest out man-made devices and they've actually broken interstellar space.
Okay, so what are they doing? Where are the pictures?
They were sent just to view our solar system, and they've since broken.
Way back in like
Gotcha.
the 80s or
Okay.
something.
And they've
probably.
since broken what we've discovered as the Oort cloud, which is the outermost influence of the sun's gravity.
Okay.
And that is what they think is responsible for protecting us from a lot of interstellar shit just blasting our solar system.
Gotcha. Is the Earth's protective field?
No, the Oort cloud, which is basically an entire bubble of dust and debris just floating.
Space bullshit.
Yeah,
Really?
just floating around the very outer edge of the sun's gravitational influence.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So we're like in a sphere of protective rubble?
Yeah, with we've got our own neighborhood of comets and shit whizzing around the sun that we've got to worry about.
Yeah, I understand that, but
And some of it reaches out farther than the Oort cloud and comes back in. But, yeah, for the most part, the Oort cloud is the
That's kinda
extent
cool.
of the general influence.
man, that's how we start the Dyson sphere. Stop looking out inside of Earth and look outside of it. You guys know what the Dyson sphere is, right?
Well, technically, the sun's gonna grow in size, right?
Right.
So it's gonna gain mass, probably.
So we create the Dyson sphere where it currently is, and then let the sun grow into it.
Well, if the sun grows into it, I don't know if the Dyson sphere's gonna last necessarily.
It wouldn't last forever, but we can get as much energy out of it as we could. It would start small and get bigger.
But it would gain mass, so it would actually pull that dust cloud closer to itself. And possibly out of orbit and fucking...
Dude, talk about stuck between fucking a rock and a hard place.
Right.
Yeah. We're so screwed.
When you think about space and the way it can fuck you up.
We're so screwed. I understand why Elon Musk is trying to get us off this planet.
After nearly 45 years in space, they are still functioning, sending data back to Earth every day from beyond the solar system's most distant known planets.
The Voyager?
The Voyager 1. They have traveled farther and lasted longer than any other spacecraft in history, and they have crossed into interstellar space according to our best understanding of the boundary between the sun's sphere of influence and the rest of the galaxy.
Cool.
They are the first human-made objects to do so, a distinction they will hold for at least another few decades. Not bad for a record.
It's pretty wild.
And they were just planned for 4 years.
Really?
Yep. And they're still
Out there doing their thing.
sending us data 45 years later.
That's wild.
That's a testament to how well we want to build our shit.
Imagine if we were able to put enough hardware on something like that where we can just continue to upgrade the software and just
Well, it'd have to have the capabilities of upgrading. See, that's the problem is when we launch
Well,
something
back
into
then-
space, it's limited to the technology of the day.
right.
Also, back then too, though, like think about how bulky technology was.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
We can like throw like 18 fucking Netflix servers out into space.
Well,
and just continuously update and
didn't fucking Bill Nye successfully launch the solar sail, didn't they?
Wait, Bill Nye launched a satellite?
A solar sail. It's a solar sail.
What's a solar sail?
It's basically the size of a fucking shoebox. And,
Okay.
And it expands out. You know how like the James Webb telescope has those big foil like apertures that extended out from it
Yeah.
when it got to its position and unfolded? That's pretty much what the solar sail is a big foil sheet
Okay.
that just spreads out and then just uses the sun's rays and flies out. I don't know what purposes they
Yeah,
serve.
I guess that was my question.
I'm sure they've got some sort of, instrumentation on there to take some sort of measurements. I don't know what, but that's proof of concept that it can be done on something that is not propelled by conventional rocket fuels or anything like that. It's literally using the sun's energy to push it where it's got to go.
Okay. That's pretty wild.
That is wild.
That's only going to last for so long, though, right? Once it's out of the sun's range.
no, because light travels at light speed. So
Yeah, but Pluto doesn't get the same light that Earth does.
The thing is, yes, Bill, it will only last for so long because eventually, the sun will push it beyond that point of the Oort cloud where it's got to go through that treacherous
You're right. So
dust and gas and all that other bullshit and probably not survive.
But for, let's call them localized satellites,
Right. For localized
near Earth satellites.
interstellar, like for our own neighborhood, great. Great
That-
for recon in our
That's
solar
cool.
system.
That makes a ton of sense, man. I mean, that's really fucking cool. That's solar energy in space. I mean, that. How much rocket fuel that has to save?
Right.
I mean, but
And
at the
it's
same
all
time-
you're just launching a shoebox.
at the same time, though. How much rocket fuel are you actually using once you're in space? Just
They have to use quite a bit when they're, making adjustments.
isn't most of it for takeoff though?
Yeah.
I mean, don't they use oxygen bursts?
And with the SpaceX rockets, they use a lot on
Landing them?
landing too.
Yeah. I think I want to say it's airburst. They don't use actual rocket fuel in space.
However they do, I don't know.
This is your job tonight. He's so mad.
I hate this. Tired of this, Grandpa.
Listen, I will have the podcast working right so that I can have my laptop back next week. Don't you worry, John.
I hope so.
I know he's slow at this.
Well, I mean, you're also typing while you're thinking of the things usually, so
That's also a very good point.
you're not just like,
I didn't
hey,
really think
whipping
about
boy.
that. Didn't really think about that.
I need this now.
Give me my answer.
Google's like, stop using Google to search.
Dude, you gotta use Bing. I've really grown to like Bing. Yeah.
Bing bong.
Or no, not Bing. Wow. DuckDuckGo. Yeah, DuckDuckGo. I don't know why I thought Bing.
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's
Is it like Dogpile?
no, it doesn't save your search history, so your ads that doesn't give you ads. It's nice. NBC. because it doesn't give you ads. What you're looking up actually comes up for you and not what Google wants you to find.
Everybody knows you go to the 5th page Google.
Yeah, but if you do DuckDuckGo, it brings you to 5th page Google right away.
Satellites typically use chemical-powered thrusters to maintain orbit, adjust their position, or deorbit after mission completion.
Okay.
Deorbit.
Is that what they call landing now? Well, no, I guess
For a satellite, a deorbit is more appropriate because it's not landing.
yeah,
It's a crash landing.
yeah. They usually crash them into the oceans, right?
Yep. But there's, you know what? You know what?
Let's see if sharks survive that.
Taste this, bitch.
The shark's just sitting there like, what the fuck?
As of January 2022, there are 8,261 satellites orbiting Earth. Out of which only 4,852 are active.
Do me a favor and look up how much SpaceX is projected. How many satellites SpaceX is projected to put into the sky? Jesus Christ, I couldn't say that, but I could think it.
1,000 or 2.
No, I think it's some crazy high number like that. I don't think you're wrong.
The FCC issued an approval for SpaceX to launch an initial 7,500 satellites for its second generation
There you go.
constellation in 3 low Earth orbit shells.
Wow, that was
That's
conservative, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
They're launching satellites, Starlink.
yeah, I was going to say his plan is for Starlink and to be able to give internet to the world.
That's cool as fuck.
No, it's that.
Why?
I love technology.
You think he's going to censor the hell out of it?
No. If anyone, Elon Musk absolutely will not. That was his whole point of taking over Twitter. No, I want to look up at this fucking sky and see stars.
He's already got 3,271 of them up there. So that'll be a total of 10,000 satellites.
That's wild. I want to see stars. That's where I am at that. I
Oh,
wanna see satellites.
You're going to see a bunch of little
Mhm.
crisscrossing blips. That's basically what's going to be. So, you know what that's for? So when the shell of the screen starts breaking on the Truman Show, they can explain
project it.
They can explain it with the crisscrossing satellites. Oh yeah, the glitching in the screen you're seeing is not a screen. It's just the satellites just hovering all over your planet.
What if it's like
Is that what that fucking alien craft was in Vegas? It's just a split in the screen. Like a bevel.
The access
The
door.
fucking, yeah, the bevel cover fucking fell off.
Yo. But what about the thing in Germany?
just
same-
another door, dude?
But moving
Dude, yeah.
at great speeds at that?
Of course, we're on an axis. We're on a ball.
Aliens.
It's a flat Earth that's just going in a fucking.
Oh, don't make me slap you.
We're like on a treadmill, bro. That's it.
You're on a
Conveyor
fucking
belt.
treadmill. The little rat in your brain is running out of gas.
We're on a
It's been out of gas. I'm about to respark that. Don't worry.
we're on a Mobius strip. It's
Now
technically
that's-
flat,
Yeah,
but it's technically round at the same time.
A Mobius. strip
that's a wild
treadmill.
concept. All reality's on a Mobius strip. Never-ending loop.
Yeah, we talked about that last time, dude. Well,
Yeah.
2 times ago.
Yeah.
About how, like, what if.
The entire
What if we
universe
just rewind,
expands
man?
and contracts and expands and contracts.
Whoa. That just gave me the chills thinking about it again, dude. I do not want to go backwards. No way.
You don't go
You ever-
backwards. It's consistent.
You ever get that feeling of
forwards.
deja vu, Bill? You experienced it in a past life.
It's not that you're going backwards.
You know what that really is?
You can only perceive it as forward.
That's the memory part of your brain being overloaded, not by a memory, but by chemicals.
So what? It tricks your memory cortex into thinking you're remembering something that didn't actually.
No, because that's not what deja vu is. Deja vu is a totally separate feeling. When you remember something, you remember it. When you have deja vu, you have deja vu. That's why there's a separate word for it. It doesn't feel like a memory. It feels like your memory has been hit with something.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? That's what I mean, I don't know if that's actually what the fuck it is. I'm talking out of my ass, but that's what I would assume the fuck it is.
I mean, I think scientifically they explain it by, like, you dream it, and so subconsciously you expect it when it happens. So you, like, have that weird feeling about it.
When it's happening, you're like, whoa, didn't I go through this once?
Yeah, you dream a relatively real enough situation.
Similar to what you're doing. Or what you're experiencing.
I don't know. I don't dream, so I don't have deja vu either. Maybe that is
I
a
don't
thing.
I don't have deja vu often either, and it's because I hardly ever dream as well. I feel that I'm okay with that.
I used to have a decent amount.
And then you started smoking weed.
But then I got high. But then I got high.
Then I got concussed like 18 times.
First starting at 4. You know, I had a conversation about that with Ma the other day.
About Jimmy's first concussion?
Stitches.
First
What?
I was like actually
'Cause
like 2.
our little
something,
brother-
she said.
Jacob had this crazy fucking gash.
Yeah,
across-
what happened with that? She never even called me, told me nothing. Like,
Apparently,
Do we want to talk about this on the podcast?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Throw it out.
He'd done something running out of the school or something where he cut his hand on the door.
Of the school?
Supposedly.
That looks like-
Supposedly, but I don't believe a damn word of it.
yeah, that looked like way too clean of a cut for a school door.
The doctor badge do it all in one stitch. Otherwise, it would have been 17,
Wow.
which had been a record for us. But you still hold
So he used one stitch and a shit ton of super glue. Got it.
No, they just did one consecutive, like, threading.
So is your mom taking that up with the school?
Oh.
I don't think she honestly cares enough.
All right.
As long as he doesn't end up killing himself, whatever.
This is his
Bro,
last year?
that's not a kill yourself attempt.
No.
Well,
it was
no.
his hand, not his wrist. He's in his senior year, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah. So as long as he passes, he graduates and he's done.
Yeah.
But it's not. I thought it was already not looking like that, so I don't know.
Dude.
It may have been updated. I have no idea.
School was not fucking the place for me, dude. Hated high school. Hated it.
I'm just worried what he's gonna do after. That's kind of where I'm at.
We all fucked off for years.
Well,
He's a hardworking kid, though. Like, when money's involved, kid works hard, so.
yeah, but some of the shit I guess he's doing for money doesn't sound too
Too hardworking.
kosher.
Yeah. That's not good. I mean, we were all little fucking shits at one point, man. Like I said, I fucking hated high school. Hated it with a passion.
Billy was a little shit for a long time.
Still am most of the time. Trying to be better.
I'm just a big kid.
Nice hat. So, I mean, like, what if you could do it again, what would you do with high school? What would you do after high school?
If it's a knowing what I know now scenario,
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Like,
God,
not so much like you're gonna go back and know everything you know now, but like if you had the choice right now to make the decision, what would you do?
oh, to go back and do it all over again, but not know what I know now.
No, but to like change it. Like if
I feel like
So,
I
like-
might not have taken so much bullshit. I feel like I took a lot of bullshit when I was younger. Just like rolled over and took it. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself with that.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
all right, I can respect that, dude. You're not doing that now, right?
I try not to, but sometimes I feel like it still happens.
I mean, we give you bullshit, but that's not gonna stop.
No respect.
None whatsoever. Yeah, that's not gonna stop.
Nah,
I know. I don't.
I'm good with
expect it to.
going back. Fuck that.
But
Go
y'all
back and
get
redo
it.
it?
Y'all know, like you're my boys. You know, there's certain lines.
Well, yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
It's just it was hell. Why go through it again? Like,
exactly. Why put anything through that again?
you just said you didn't want to go backwards, Bill. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, but
and
if I could change it, I
The only thing I would go back and change is invest in Google.
I don't feel like
Or
there's
Apple,
much
eh,
I'd be
or both.
capable of changing. There was a lot of shit in my childhood that was out of my hands. I had no control over what the fuck I went through in my childhood. I feel like, and I feel like it's
I can highly respect that.
kind of echoes in my fucking adult life, and it's scary.
Well, I mean, you guys have talked about your past before on the podcast. I mean, people know your story, and I don't know. I feel like I would take school seriously. Like if there's one thing that I could go back and change.
I feel like I took school seriously enough. In that aspect, I do. I totally do.
I didn't.
I almost graduated with fucking honor roll every single semester of high school. Almost.
Fucked off in high school. I fucked off in college. Like
College, I felt like I did good the first semester, but
then we became friends.
I'm kind of glad I didn't get
not
stuck in
really.
college.
It was more the game lounge, bro.
Oh,
That game
dude,
lounge
that-
fucks me up.
Yeah, that was rough. Well, yeah, because we were friends before the game lounge came
Yeah.
around. That's right. We were friends our first semester.
But now I stream, so joke's on them.
Teachers in the game lounge telling you, you'll never amount to anything playing these video games.
I went to
Joke's
my
on
important
you,
classes.
bitch.
Yeah, see, I didn't. I started skipping, dude, and
I
it was
still
just
smoked
high
a lot of
school
weed.
all over again. Yeah.
See, and
Played a lot of hacky sack.
I guess I'm glad I thought about it intently
Yeah.
before going. Because I did think about college. I almost went, and it didn't happen for me. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I guess it's not going to happen. And it's probably for the better. I'll have student debt hanging over my head the rest of my life and not get a fucking job in the field I'm probably going to get a major in. And what's the point?
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing, dude. I went to college for fucking history and creative writing, and neither one of those jobs pay anything or can find a job doing anything.
But to a fair point, you can use creative writing slightly.
And history to make a realistic fiction novel.
Well, yeah, don't
make
get me
bank
wrong.
homie.
Like, I have honestly thought about writing a book, like, multiple times.
You
I
should write an
have.
Assassin's Creed style book.
Dude, that would be fun.
That would
I
be
would have some fun with that.
Dope as I would totally fucking read it.
Well, thanks, Sean. I'd have one reader, and that would be it. Do you know how to read?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Maybe
the
one day.
letters and stuff.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out this podcasting shit. Couldn't even figure out how to put the fucking video out.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Shit happens, bro. I mean, can't help that it's taking so long.
Yeah,
Good.
I can. I could try harder.
Good things come in time.
Dude, especially after
You
talking.
didn't know, dude. It fucking surprised you. Like,
Oh,
literally
well,
nothing you could have done.
That's fair.
Surprise,
I
this
did
is
not
hard.
know that video was going to take that long to upload. But, I mean, talking to Cortland last week really fucking inspired me.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude works a 9-to-5 job. He runs 2 separate businesses, 2 separate teams, writes for both of them. I just,
Has a family.
yeah. Yeah, he's taking care of his family while he's doing podcasts. Like, I respected that. I know,
Dude's busy as hell.
yeah, it probably wasn't the best thing for our listeners to listen to, you know, like him cleaning his house in the background. But, you know, like we said last week, that was kind of our fuck up. I screwed up on the time. He still took the interview with us, and I
Right.
appreciate the hell out of it.
But like you said, respect to him
Yeah.
for being that guy to be like, you know what? Multitask the hell out of life.
Yep.
And that's what he does. He's a fucking champion at it, apparently. We should all take a page out that dude's book.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was actually going to be my dude to do this week, and we're about an hour and a half in, so I might as well. Dude to dude, take a page out of Cortland's book and multitask, push yourself a little bit harder, live your dream. I mean, we're doing it. Jimmy's definitely doing it. He's doing the podcast. He's doing streaming. He's working way more than a 9-to-5 job. So, I mean, fucking John's doing it. He's doing his job. He's fucking doing the podcast. He's doing his family thing. Like, I'm kind of doing it. I do the podcast and my family thing and work. And, like, it's just,
Everybody's got their stuff. Everybody's got their workload, man.
I'm going to push myself harder. I mean, Cortland really fucking inspired me. So, dude to dude, fucking inspire yourself and work harder. Well, that's the end of our episode. Remember, if you guys found some enjoyment out of this, if you got some value, maybe laughed a little bit, go ahead and share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it on Facebook. It'll really help us out. And, you know, the more that you guys help us out, the more we can help you out. Remember, this is just a comedy podcast. Try not to get butthurt.